Hello beautiful people, in today's video I'm going to show you how to do this real easy wash and go routine for curly hair. So without any further ado, let's get it. So I'm going to start off on dry frizzy hair. This is my lace frontal 360 lace frontal hair that I have from AliExpress. I'll leave a link down below. So these are the 3 products that I'm going to use in today's video, which will also be down below listed as well. So you want to start off by wetting your hair because it kind of gives a little moisture to your hair, so that way you're not applying this co-wash to dry frizzy brittle hair. So I'm just going to apply it all through this hair because I want all of my hair to be washed and nourished and all that. And what I love about this product, not only the smell, because it smells really good, but also that it's not really lathery and it's not as messy. So it's pretty much conditioning and washing your hair at the same time without all the lather and soap and all that, so which is a good thing. So I'm just going to apply it all over my hair from the top to the bottom, especially at the ends where I want it to be curled the most, but also at the top where it can get dry from air, snow, whatever touches the top of your hair. So I'm just going to use my fingers just to go through and make sure that it's on pretty much every strand in my hair. So now we got to wash it out because we got to get going. Alright, so here you just want to take a towel and kind of just damp it, just dry just a little bit, but make sure that the hair is not too dry, because how I keep my curls fresh and really looking good is applying this leave-in conditioner on top of the wet hair. Now I know you're like, well, of course it's gonna be wet afterwards, but sometimes people really dry out their hair, and that's why the curls with the wash and go kind of stays dry. So you want to make sure your hair is a little damp and drippy just a little bit as you're applying your leave-in conditioner, so that way it just looks more shinier, conditioned, and it just looks better. It just looks a lot better. So I'm just going to take this Mixed Chicks leave-in conditioner and just apply that all over the hair, everywhere that I washed. Everywhere that I put that co-wash. I'm going to make sure I put the leave-in on top while my hair is still kind of soaking wet, but not drippy, not too drippy. Alright, so y'all, why didn't anybody tell me how effective and cool diffusers are? Like, oh my gosh, I love this thing. I'm so excited to use it on my real hair. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use cold setting instead of cool, because with cool air, cold water, it seals in more moisture, and I want my hair to look as, silky, conditioned, and, just well conditioned as possible. So I'm going to use cold setting on my hair, and I recommend you use starting at the end, like starting at the ends of your hair, because if your hair is still drippy and soaking wet, you're making sure that you're drying it faster, so that way you don't get your clothes wet. If you are on your way to work or school, you're taking care of making sure that your clothes don't get wet. So start at the bottom and then just make your way to the top like I'm doing, and I'm just sticking it through just to make sure that my hair underneath is dried, and also just making sure that the curls look nice and that they're going to be popping after it's done. So I hope this routine was helpful. I just love how simple and easy it is and how it makes my hair look. So if you are trying to freshen up your curly weave, or you have this hair texture of your natural, whatever the case is, this routine is so easy and anybody can do it. So it's just the on the go wash and go, and just make sure you don't get your clothes wet while doing it. Alright, so last but not least, I'm going to use this leave-in conditioner by Carol's Daughter just to add extra hydration to the hair and seal in the deal pretty much. Then that is it, you guys. So I really love how my hair looks. It just looks so much healthier and hydrated, and I'm ready to go about my merry way and go about my day. So I hope that was helpful, and let me know what your wash and go routine looks like. So thank you all so much for watching, and as usual, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and follow my vlogging channel, and we'll talk to you in another video. Peace.